India, a land of vibrant colours, rich history and unparalleled cultural diversity. It is a nation of stark contrasts, where age-old traditions coexist with modern advancements. However, beneath this layer of beauty lies a harsh reality. India is grappling with a severe pollution crisis. From the bustling streets of Mumbai to the sacred Ganges River, pollution casts a long shadow over the lives of millions. The air is heavy with smoke, the water tainted with waste, and the land littered with garbage. This is the everyday reality for many in India. The challenge is immense, but so is the spirit of the Indian people. Amidst these environmental struggles, life goes on, a testament to their resilience and adaptability. This is a story of survival, of challenges and of hope. It is a story about a nation in search of a sustainable future. If you want to follow more stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. Take a deep breath in India, and you are likely inhaling a toxic cocktail of pollutants. The air quality in many Indian cities is among the worst in the world. Delhi, the capital city, often disappears under a blanket of thick smog, especially during the winter months. This polluted haze, a harmful mix of vehicle emissions, industrial fumes and agricultural burning, stings the eyes, irritates the throat and poses significant health risks. Breathing this air is like smoking several cigarettes a day. It is a silent killer, contributing to respiratory illnesses, heart disease and even cancer. Children are particularly vulnerable as their developing lungs are susceptible to long-term damage. India generates massive amounts of waste daily, and its waste management systems struggle to cope. Open dumping, often in unsanitary conditions, is a common sight. Mountains of plastic, garbage and debris accumulate on the outskirts of cities, leaching harmful toxins into the soil and water. These makeshift landfills become breeding grounds for disease-carrying pests, posing serious health risks to nearby communities. The lack of proper waste segregation further exacerbates the problem. Recyclable materials are often discarded alongside organic waste, ending up in landfills instead of being reused. This inadequate waste management system has far-reaching environmental and health consequences. India's rivers, revered in Hindu mythology and essential for daily life, are facing an unprecedented crisis. The Ganges, a symbol of purity and sanctity, is now one of the most polluted rivers in the world. Industrial waste, sewage and religious offerings flow into these sacred waters, turning them into toxic streams. The consequences are devastating for both human health and the delicate river ecosystems. Millions depend on these rivers for drinking water, irrigation and their livelihoods. Pollution not only contaminates their water sources, but also threatens the livelihoods of farmers and fishermen who rely on the river's bounty. Living with pollution. For many Indians, pollution is not an abstract concept. It is an inescapable part of daily life. They navigate smoke-filled streets, drink contaminated water, and live near overflowing landfills. Children play in polluted parks, their laughter drowned out by the constant din of traffic and construction. The elderly struggle to breathe the toxic air, their health deteriorating with each passing day. Pollution affects every aspect of their lives, from the food they eat to the air they breathe. It is a constant threat, a burden they carry on their shoulders, and a risk they take every time they step outside their homes. A legacy of challenges. The roots of India's pollution crisis run deep. Rapid industrialization, urbanization and population growth have all contributed to the problem. Decades of economic development have come at an environmental cost. Factories release untreated effluents into rivers, vehicles clog the roads, and construction projects generate dust and debris. The scale of the challenge is overwhelming. India's population, already exceeding 1.3 billion people, continues to grow, putting further strain on the environment and its resources. A tapestry of cultures. Despite these challenges, India's cultural and spiritual heritage shines through. Religion plays a significant role in Indian society, influencing attitudes and behaviors towards the environment. Hinduism, the dominant religion, teaches respect for nature, considering rivers and mountains as sacred entities. However, traditional practices such as disposing of religious offerings in rivers unintentionally contribute to pollution. Balancing economic development with environmental protection is a delicate act. There is a growing awareness of the need for sustainable practices, but changing long-held beliefs and traditions takes time and effort. Seeds of change. Amidst the despair, there are glimmers of hope. Across India, individuals, communities, and the government are taking steps to combat pollution and protect the environment. Citizen-led initiatives are emerging, from clean-up drives to awareness campaigns. People are taking ownership of their environment, realizing that change begins at the grassroots level. The government has implemented policies to promote renewable energy, reduce industrial emissions, and improve waste management. While progress is slow, these efforts demonstrate a commitment to addressing the problem. A global responsibility. India's pollution crisis is not just a domestic issue, it has global implications. As one of the world's largest contributors to global greenhouse gas emissions, India's actions have far-reaching consequences. The world has a vested interest in helping India transition to a more sustainable path. International collaboration, technology transfer, and financial assistance are crucial to supporting India's efforts. Addressing climate change and pollution requires a collective global response. India's success in tackling its environmental challenges will have a ripple effect, inspiring others to follow suit. Hope for a brighter future. The road ahead is long and arduous, but there is hope for a cleaner and greener India. The resilience of its people, the richness of its culture, and the growing awareness of the problem offer reasons for optimism. Change will not happen overnight, but every small step, every act of conservation, every voice raised for awareness brings India closer to a sustainable future. The fight against pollution is not just about protecting the environment, it is about preserving a way of life, a cultural heritage, and a future for generations to come.